Hi, hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Beata, and I am your astrologer today. In case you are new here, I would like to welcome you, and if you like the content of this YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button so we can grow our audience. If you are interested, you can definitely book a reading with me. I am available for private horoscope readings. Booking a reading with me is pretty simple. Just follow the instructions in the description below this video or fill the order on my website horoscopesandreadings.com. I'm specialized in relationship astrology, but of course, if you are curious about astrology and about horoscopes, you already know that it all starts with your birth chart, okay? Natal chart is very, very important, and this is very sad. Well, today I would like to follow through my latest video about Moon in Scorpio in a birth chart. Moon in Scorpio placement in a birth chart is, in my opinion, a very difficult placement to have, but also very fascinating. We all are fascinated about everything what is somehow connected to Scorpio, to zodiac sign Scorpio, and that's why I decided that I will make a series about Moon in Scorpio in a birth chart, and their behavior in particular situations. So last week I tried to somehow focus on family dynamics if you have Moon in Scorpio, and today I would like to cover emotional life of someone who has Moon in Scorpio. First of all, I would like to tell you that I've been in this field more than 14 years now, really a lot of years. So I can tell you that I have plenty of experiences with Scorpios as well. And what I actually find out is that if you have Moon in Scorpio, and it actually makes sense that you are, in a sense, even more scorpionic if you have only Sun in Scorpio. Obviously, we are more than our sun signs, but having Moon in Scorpio can be tough one. Moon in Scorpio is not happy in the sign of Scorpio because Moon is there in its fall. And when we go back to really what Moon represents, that Moon has those nurturing qualities, that Moon is our home, our mother, our emotions. Pretty much Moon in our chart is the place where we really need to feel safe and secure. And based on our moon sign, it is actually how we gain security in our own life. But if you have Moon in Scorpio, probably you feel like everything is dangerous, right? There is that quality of being suspicious all the time about what's up and what is really going on in your surroundings. Definitely, a lot of trust issues are very much present with displacement, but you know, this can as well be overcome. But Moon in Scorpio is a tough one. I have my son, and he has pretty much everything in Scorpio, including Moon in Scorpio in the 8th house. So, of course, Moon in your birth chart represents how you see your mother. Okay, so if you have Moon in Scorpio, but topic of mother will be covered in a separated video. Well, Moon in Scorpio people, they are very hard to read. Okay, this is what I have noticed in general. with these people. You might say that, well, moon is in water, right? If moon is in Scorpio, moon is in water, so we would actually assume that these people will be very emotional and very much wearing their heart on their sleeve. But the truth is that if you have moon in Scorpio, you can be very, very guarded. Okay, this is the word. It's like unpenetrable. It's really, really difficult for people to tell what is really going on with you, because poker face is something that somehow is connected to zodiac sign of Scorpio and moon in Scorpio. These people are very vulnerable, but probably their biggest fear is really to show their vulnerabilities. These are not people who will come across as emotional. In my opinion, these people can actually um, be very aloof. At least when you don't know them that well, but really they come across as slightly unemotional. Of course, it is not true, because with Scorpio, they really have these deeply, deeply felt emotions. And let me tell you, even slightest comment can be very heartbreaking for these people. But they typically don't show. Okay, they typically don't show how they feel, because for them this is also sign of weakness. So of course they need a lot of safety and security to really be willing and able to open up to you and tell you how they feel. Typically these are quite types, and they're able to handle a lot of emotional turmoils. They've seen a lot. They've been through a lot, and they are really, I don't know, somehow choke these emotional difficult experiences, but obviously it stacks with them. This is the problem of someone with moon in Scorpio. Then if they get older, they can definitely you know go to therapy even for years, because first of all it's difficult for them to open up, and they don't share their feelings. um, to build trust with someone who has moon in Scorpio, it definitely takes some time, a lot of patience, and they have fear of being let down. Okay, but once you earn the trust, let me tell you, it is like forever. But yeah, you better don't let them down, because they don't easily forgive and forget. And this is the truth. Not all of them will take revenge, but the thing with moon in Scorpio is that they perceive life with black or white. Okay, you are either good or bad. Okay, but nothing in between. And this can be difficult, right? Because we people are messy, and sometimes we mess up. So we are not white all the time, but we all have a little bit of black in us, or dark. And this is what Scorpio doesn't like. They require total commitment and total loyalty. It's like you are always on their side. And I know what I'm talking about. I know plenty of people with moon in Scorpio. I have moon to Pluto aspect, so it's quite similar. But true moon in Scorpio people, um, they so don't trust people, that they really, really are very guarded. They really play their cards very close to their chest. They don't share much, and of course they don't share emotions. So if you hurt someone moon in Scorpio, well, don't expect drama, even though they can be drama queens, but only if they are alone, only if they are in their privacy, because they will not let you see their weak side, you know. And this is how it works. So total commitment is required. You know, you better don't betray them, because they are not fans of second chances, right? Remember, black or white, there is nothing in between. But their emotional life is very rich, you know. They really feel things very strongly, even good things, right? But with Scorpio, hmm, there is still a lot of, let's say, even negativism, or seeing things maybe even worse than they are, and that a little bit paranoid quality. But you know, I was mesmerized by this placement for years. Okay, typically a lot of bad things happen to them, right? If you are a man and you have moon in Scorpio, well, you may attract women who has these qualities, and these are, you know, very, very strong, powerful women that can manipulate you. But of course, you know, um, we have to really assess your birth chart based on everything, right? Because where your moon in Scorpio is placed, in which house, also matters, and aspects to the moon, to your moon, can definitely flavor the experience. Okay, so please take this as being very general video, because in my latest video about you know, difficult family conditions, if you have moon in Scorpio, one lady commented on my video that she had beautiful childhood, etc. And you know, this is what really came to my mind, that we really have to see your birth chart in perspective. And if you are not new to astrology, and if you know quite a bit about birth charts and how to read it, you know that this can vary, right? But in my videos, I really try to cover general theme of that particular aspect, or whatever it might be, because the only precise way how to know everything is really in your own birth chart, based on your birth time, and every and each individual birth chart is different. Okay, but I'm sure that if you have moon in Scorpio, you can connect, you know, I can tell you. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you. Next week, I definitely want to continue with Moon in Scorpio, because I don't have Moon in Scorpio birth chart videos. And after all those years I've been in this field, I believe that I have knowledge to share with you. So, if you want to learn astrology, I can definitely teach you, because I still offer advanced synastry and composite course. Everything is listed in the description below. And also, I have another course. It is always synastry course about Lilith. Okay. So I wish you a very nice week. Let me know what you think. I know that I have plenty of Scorpios on my channel, because somehow I'm drawn to this theme. And you know, if you have Moon in Scorpio, you are definitely very sexy, because there is that alluring aura around you. This is what I've noticed as well. So have a good week, and bye bye.